Welcome to the He's Got Issues DC Comics edition number 145.2. I'm John Cooney here to preview new DC Comics being released October 29th, 2014, beginning alphabetically with Batman Eternal number 30. The last time Deacon Blackfire took control of Gotham City, Batman nearly died. How will the city fare now that he wields unspeakable power? Next we have Earth 2 World's End number 4. Aquawoman returns to Atlantis, too late. We've also got Harley Quinn Annual number 1. We have to warn you readers, this issue stinks. Seriously, like unpleasant odors are literally in the story. In this first ever Harley Q Annual, take a trip to Harley's home of Coney Island in a groundbreaking scenticular issue, featuring actual honest-to-gosh smells. This issue comes polybagged to contain the stench. Next we have Justice League Dark Annual number 2. The JLD team struggles to contain the House of Mystery and the House of Secrets when both take human form. We've also got Justice League United Annual number 1. The Infinitus Saga begins as the Legion of Superheroes arrive with the shocking news that the 31st century has been destroyed. Now it's up to the Justice League United to save the future. We've also got New 52 Future's End number 26. Batman of 5 years later appears for the first time in Future's End as he reveals a truth that will unravel Firestorm's world. We've also got Sensation Comics featuring Wonder Woman number 3. When Wonder Woman allows an other-dimensional science villain to capture her, she expects to swiftly deal with his android minions and save the day. But he's able to brainwash her, and that's when things go haywire. Then, back on Earth, we share a rare moment from Diana's rockstar days. Next, we have Sinestro number 6, Godhead Act 1 Part 6. The Green Lantern Corps is on its last legs, which means that Sinestro and the Sinestro Corps to the rescue. But is bringing their sworn enemies to the heart of their stronghold a good move? Sinestro's actions and motivations are often two different things, and not all is as it seems. Or to put it more directly, pay close attention to a very interesting conversation Sinestro has with his greatest nemesis, Hal Jordan. We've also got Swamp Thing Annual number 3. The battle you've waited for is finally here. With the deadly warrior assassin Capucine at long last facing her death, Etrigan the demon arrives to collect her soul, but friends and allies are few and far between for Swamp Thing, and he's not about to let an innocent spend eternity in hell as the demon's plaything. Brutal action and painful goodbyes make this a must-read. Next we've got Vertigo Quarterly Yellow number 1. Just in time for fall, pumpkin picking, changing leaves, and candy corn is the Vertigo Quarterly Yellow. Take in the crisp autumn air with some of the best talent in comics for an experiment in word association only Vertigo can deliver. And we've got Wonder Woman number 35. It's the grand finale of the historic Wonder Woman epic by writer Brian Azzarello and artist Cliff Chiang. Saying more would spoil all the surprises, and there'll be plenty. Out in trades this week, we've got 100 Bullets Volume 1 trade paperback. Issues 1 through 19 of the Eisner Award-winning crime series are back in a new trade paperback. In the opening chapters, Dizzy Cordova is given a chance to avenge her family's murders, and a downtrodden bartender receives the opportunity to exact revenge against the woman who ruined his life. Then, as Agent Graves continues to approach and manipulate his clients, questions about the ghoulish agent start to arise as people from his past begin to appear, revealing interesting information about their former acquaintance. And in this volume's third arc, Graves pulls a young woman by the name of Lupe Hughes into his web of intrigue and deception. Next we have DC Comics 0-Year hardcover. 6 years ago, Gotham City weathered its greatest test as the Riddler shut down all power days before a terrifying superstorm. But the Dark Knight isn't the only hero to surface during this moment in time known as 0-Year. Journey back to the 0-Year to see the early tales of heroes and heroines such as Nightwing, Green Arrow, Batgirl, Superman, Birds of Prey, Catwoman, and more. Collects Batman 24 and 25, Detective Comics 25, Batgirl 25, Batwing 25, Batwoman 25, Birds of Prey 25, Catwoman 25, The Flash 25, Green Arrow 25, Green Lantern Corps 25, Nightwing 25, Red Hood and the Outlaws 25, and Action Comics 25. We've also got Green Lantern Volume 4 Dark Days trade paperback in this first collection from the new Green Lantern team of writer Robert Venditti and artist Billy Tan from issues 21 through 26, Green Lantern 23.1, and Green Lantern Annual number 2. Hal Jordan becomes the leader of the most feared and hated group in the universe, the Green Lantern Corps. And while Hal struggles with his new role as leader of the Green Lantern Corps, he must solve the mystery of why the universe is atrophying. Next, we have Green Lantern Volume 5 Test of Wills hardcover. Hal Jordan, the greatest Green Lantern in the history of the Corps, has lost everything. Friends have died, Oa has been destroyed, and now he must say goodbye to Earth. As war threatens to dismantle the Green Lantern Corps, Hal does the unthinkable. He asks for help. Can he and a hand-picked team of lanterns remove a deadly weapon from the enemy's arsenal, or will they be dealt their first defeat? Collects Green Lantern 27 through 34 and Green Lantern Corps 31 through 33. And we've got Preacher Volume 6 trade paperback. In this final Preacher trade paperback, Jesse Custer makes amends with his girlfriend Tulip, then seeks revenge against her former friend Cassidy for the things the Irish vampire did to her when they both believed the Preacher to be dead. Collecting issues 55 through 60 plus the special Preacher Tall in the Saddle. Okay, so that's it for DC this week, but of course there's still plenty of other books out this week too, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the Marvel and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.